Hi, my name is Kim Cullen. I'm a Winter Park personal injury attorney. Many of our clients after automobile accidents find themselves visiting an emergency room. Most of our clients are very happy with the kind of care that they receive in the emergency room from the different doctors and nurses and technicians, but they're not happy when they start receiving bills, particularly a multitude of bills after an emergency room visit. So here are three things that we thought we'd share with people after a Florida car accident if they've been to the emergency room. The number one thing that people need to know is under Florida law, most emergency room visits are going to be covered by personal injury protection or PIP benefits. These are the benefits that everyone who owns a car in Florida has to carry as a matter of law on their car that will pay for medical bills or medical expenses incurred by people who are occupying the car when the car is involved in an accident, regardless of whose fault it is. So that personal injury protection, we generally pay $10,000 of benefits up to 80%, and that's as of December 31st, 2012. It changes a little bit in 2013. Nevertheless, most of those bills should be paid by PIP. The second thing that anyone involved in a Florida car accident needs to know about emergency room visits is you're likely to get a multitude of bills after an emergency room visit, not just a bill from the hospital. You will get a bill from the hospital, and it will include things like use of the hospital's room, examining room and building and supplies, and maybe a technician or two. But you'll also be getting bills from emergency room physicians, radiologists, if someone took an x-ray or an MRI or a CT scan. You might get also bills from anesthesiologists or pathologists or other doctors or expert groups that work for the hospital, but they're not employees of the hospital. So you might be receiving a multitude of bills, so you don't want to get overly anxious about that. You should expect that. The third thing that anyone that visits an emergency room after a Florida car accident needs to know is that most emergency room bills, as well as physician bills, are somewhat or very negotiable. Just because the bill is large and you have limited insurance doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to have to declare bankruptcy or go into collections or anything like that. Most of the providers, including hospitals involved in car accident cases, understand the difficulty of collecting money, and they understand how big the bills can be. So many times they're willing to take reductions from what the bills say in order to satisfy their bills, and sometimes those reductions can be significant. So you have to go into a situation with the hospital emergency room with the idea that you may have to do some haggling in order to get the bill satisfied. They'd rather have you pay something to satisfy the bill than have you declare bankruptcy or have to chase you through the court system and that sort of thing. So if you have any questions after you've been involved in a car accident and visited an emergency room, feel free to call me or my partner, Robert Hemphill, at 407-254-4901, or visit our website at www.cullen-hemphill.com. We also have a free book that you can order called Asleep at the Wheel, 13 Mistakes the Insurance Company Desperately Hopes You'll Make After a Florida Car Accident. You can download that book for free, or we'll send you a copy by visiting www.bestfloridaaccidentbook.com.